We're talking about how to maintain or keeping the winning edge in our businesses, in our career. We have been reading about successful people. How can we join them? And if we are successful, how can we move to new levels? And Daniel distinguished himself above the governors, above the satrap. Why? Because the excellent spirit, that is the spirit of God, that is the spirit of Christ, an excellent spirit happens to be. If we must experience new levels in our businesses, in our careers, in our profession, we need what you call excellent spirit. What do I call it? Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about how to maintain or keeping the winning edge in our businesses, in our career. We have been reading about successful people. How can we join them? And if we are successful, how can we move to new levels? Excellence is the perfect answer to everything I have just said to you. Excellence is the perfect answer to silence any form of discrimination. Excellence. Excellence lifestyle. Remember, from the book of Daniel we read, Daniel was a slave in the land of Persia. He was a slave of Nebuchadnezzar. And when the Medo-Persian Empire conquered Babylon, everybody became a slave of the king of Persia. So Daniel became a second-time slave. Can you imagine that? He has the right to say, Lord, when am I going to be free from this slavery? But he will never allow his position even to pull him down. Anytime you have a challenge and you are looking down, there will be no solution. Solution can't come by looking down. Solution can come by lifting up. I will lift up my eyes unto the hill. From whence comes my what? My help. My help comes from the Lord, who made heaven and earth. Daniel did not look down on himself. Are you looking down on yourself? Because the reason why many of us are not thriving is because it is not because of the limitation of the devil. You have broken through of the limitation of the devil, but because of the limitation you put on yourself. You put on yourself. Oh, pastor, you really don't understand where I work. Oh, they discriminate in that particular, company. So more, it is white dominated. It is Latino dominated. It is African American dominated. They don't want some of us who migrated to this country. That is discrimination. Excellence is the great weapon you can use to silence every form of discrimination. Can I hear your amen? You need to understand. Daniel was discriminated against, but he will never look down on himself. Some of us were looking down on ourselves as a result of limitation we have placed on ourselves. People like us can't do that. People like us, we don't have paper, we don't have green card, I don't have any social security number. If I want to do that, who told you that you need all those things to prosper? You only need God. And you need to believe God and you need to believe yourself. Somebody say amen to that. If there is a will, there will be a way. If your mind discover the destination where you are going, it is the same mind that will provide the navigation or the map that will take you there. You need to understand that. Excellence. Somebody say excellence. Like Oprah Winfrey rightly said, one of the wealthiest in the world today. Perhaps, one of the wealthiest women in America. He said, excellence is the greatest deterrent to sexism and racism. Excellence is the greatest deterrent to sexism and racism. Excellence is the perfect answer to silence any form of discrimination. Hear this, and I want you to hear me. No, I'm laying the foundation of this teaching, so followed properly. No matter how good you are, no matter how powerful your business may be, no matter how potential your business carry, people need to buy your products. People need to buy your services. But no matter how good your product are or how skillful you are as a professional, your business cannot be successful if no customer is willing to buy. Yes or no? I have a great vision. I have a great business idea. And I have everything to start the business. And I started the business. But if there is no customer, what happens to that business? All of us, whatever we are doing, we are in people's business. Can I hear your amen? A pastor will need a church, a people to preach to, yes or no? A teacher in the classroom will need a student to teach, yes or no? A musician will need people to sing to or to minister to, yes or no, in a concert, yes or no? A doctor will need a client to treat or a patient to treat in the hospital, yes or no? An electrician will need a house of a customer to go to if he needs to even pay his bill. All of us, everybody say all of us. As powerful as God is, God needs people. That's the reason why he said he did not allow us to preach to other people. He will have sent the angel, but he needs our input. That's always I used to say, where there is no vision, people perish. But where there is no people, what happened to the vision? Your home will not perish. Our home will not perish. So that is to let you know that customer service is very, very important in our bid to succeed or to move to the new level in our business undertaking. Customer service. Listen to some of these statistics. Poor customer service is one of the major reasons why about 96% of American businesses close down within 10 years of existence. Can I come again? 96% of American businesses, they close down within 10 years of existence because of poor customer service. How old is your business? If your business has been in existence for the past 2 years, congratulations. 3 years, congratulations. But 5 years established, congratulations. Oh, we are celebrating 7 years. May Christian is a year of perfection. Oh, I've been in business for the past 7 years. How do you handle your customers? What many of us don't know is this. Customers are your bosses at work. Who is your boss? Somebody say customers. You need to know. Don't let your home be one of those statistics. 96% of American businesses. Can you imagine in a country where you have a lot of competitors, competition around, That is to say, in a country where there are no statistics or data, collection, only God knows how many businesses that are going under. And you know what some folks will be saying? It is the devil. Oh, it is the devil. Oh, it is witches. It is wizard. No. It is your homemaking. Excellent. You lack it. Somebody say amen to that. Number 2, the statistics also shows that U.S. companies lose more than $62 billion annually due to poor customer service. $62 billion. That money is way more than all the budgets of African countries put together. South American countries put together. Central America, of course. Majority of the Asian country, of course. $62 billion annually. And don't say, well, I know there are some companies. Your money is part of that 62 billion. Can you imagine out of that 62 billion, 500,000 comes to your business? What happened to you? Your status will change. Even to 500,000 maybe, maybe a little even big to some people. Let's say just $100,000 added to what you made last year. That is to let you know. You need to pay close attention to the way you are handling your customers. Either on the phone or when they meet you one-on-one. Customers happens to be the king. If you want to reign, if you want to continue in that business, you better master customer service. Everybody say customer service. You are as rich as you give. If you give great service, you will get great rewards. Take for example in America, in the restaurant business, based on American Customer Satisfaction Index, Chick-fil-A gives the best customer services in the restaurant business in America. How many of you agree with that? Chick-fil-A, they're better off than McDonald's. Better off than Jack in the Box. Better off than Whataburger. Better off than Burger King. So that's the reason why they are the best. Let it be known to you. I want to challenge you today, and as you are listening to me all over the world, I don't know the kind of business you are doing, but if you don't pay close attention to customer service, it's a problem. Why do you think we talk about love in church? Why do you think about, common brethren need to love one another? We are talking about customer service. Take for example, you go to a church for the very, very first time, and the people you met, maybe the hospitality or the usher, they just treat you as if you are nobody. Do you want to return back? So if it is not customer service, tell me. I used to tell people, in 1988, after my youth group, I came to the city of Lagos. Guess what? And somebody told us about Redeemed Christian Church of God. And I said, when we were in the campus, when we were in college, Pastor Ademola used to be one of the don that comes to university, even to teach, even to pray. Come on, now, let's go and see something that is happening there. Guess what happened? 2 people made me to decide to be a member of the Redeemed Christian Church of God. 2 people, because they just took interest in me. They loved me. They were smiling. Now, that's the reason why if any of our hospitality department people or our ushers, if they are treating members just anyhow, beginning from today, let me know. We will replace them fast. Somebody say amen to that. You are not saying amen. Nobody wants to associate. Nobody wants to go to a place where it's not celebrated. Nobody. If you go to a store and they are profiling you all around, they are checking you all around because of the color of your skin. Maybe next time if you want to buy something, that is a place that will be number 1 on your list. Is that? No, you don't want to go there any longer. So let's rise up. Somebody say rise up. So Chick-fil-A, let's learn from that. No wonder Chick-fil-A is the most profitable in the restaurant business in America. Now, as I begin to round up today, who is a customer? Let me just give you one and we round up today. We continue next week. Who is a customer? Because if you don't know who his customer is now, you may not be in position to appreciate it. Can you see the little things that happened in the introduction before I came? I have the money to spend. Are you following what I'm talking about now? And I was just asking you simple question. You are not doing anything. That is what is paying your bill. I have the money to pay your bill. I have the money to make your life better, but you are mistreating me. Do you think I want to return? That's how many of us are behaving. And some people too say, well, the business doesn't belong to me. I just work there. If it works, I stay. If it doesn't work, I will go and look for another job somewhere. You are not working with all your heart. Even if they pay you, at times you may not know what you use that particular money to do. You just discover that money is coming, but by the time you look back, what am I spending this money on? You can't say, because money you don't work for doesn't stay in your hand. Does that make sense to somebody? What's a customer? Let me give you one. A customer is your indirect employer that profitably engage your skill and makes available your salary. Let me come again. A customer is on the screen. It's your indirect employer. Somebody say indirect. That profitably engages your skill and makes available your salary. They are indirect employer of labor. They are the one who employ you. Let it be known to you. And they are engaging your skills. They are engaging your skills. And if you serve them well or you provide for what they want, they will pay you. They will pay you. Customer has the money in their pockets, or they have the money in their pockets. You need the money. They need your services. But the difference between you and them is that you are not the only one in the business. If you don't serve them right, they may fire you. How do customer fire his indirect employee? By not going back there again. Something happened, and I will still continue to repeat this thing. Thank you, I got it. Rise up on your feet. Amen. They didn't tell me before what is the meaning, but I got it. Pastor Wumi doesn't go out on shopping. But very close to our house, we have this particular African store. And she wanted to pick some things. And she just entered there. And the woman who claims to be the boss of that particular place, she was eating food in her mouth. With, okay, what do you want to buy? It's there. It's there. And somebody at the back, if you see the way the woman is screaming, according to her. And even by the time she wanted to give Pastor Umiche, you could see some things in particular, and she just decided never to return. She just fired that employee right there. You want people to come to the church? Yeah. Let's do our part. We must not be a stumbling block to anybody. That is the reason why it's as if I'm always on your side, I'm always be on your case. We want everything to be done perfectly because the spirit of excellence happens to be in us.
Whew, sis. Wow. Service was what? Amazing. If you really enjoyed the service just like we did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share with all your friends.
Yes, and if you want to be a part of what God is doing right here at DIC, please make sure to check out www.dominionlifestyle.org to be a part of the amazing things happening here. We love you.
Love you so much.